The 7 skinfold sites consist of the triceps, subscapular, chest, mid-axillary, abdominal, suprailiac, and the thigh. You want to make sure that the client is dry and is not wearing any kind of lotion. Also, that they are wearing the appropriate attire to take measurements. While the client is standing upright, all measurements should be taken on the right side of the body. For marking the body, you want to mark the sites with a pen or marker before measuring. To start off, you want to mark the triceps on the posterior midline of the upper arm, halfway between the acromion and olecranon process. This would be a vertical fold. For the subscapular, you would mark it 1 to 2 centimeters before the inferior angle of the scapula. This would be a diagonal fold. For the chest, the women would be marked 1/3 of the distance between the anterior axillary line and the nipple. For the men, you would mark the chest 1/2 of the distance between the anterior axillary line and the nipple. These would both be a diagonal fold. For the mid-axillary, you would mark it on the mid-axillary line at the level of the xiphoid process of the sternum, and this would be a vertical fold. For the abdominal, you would mark it 2 centimeters to the right of the umbilicus. This would be a vertical fold. For the suprailiac, you would mark it within the line with the natural angle of the iliac crest taken in the anterior axillary immediately superior to the iliac crest. This would be a diagonal fold. As for the thigh, you would mark it on the anterior midline of the thigh, midway between the proximal border of the patella and the inguinal crease. This would be a vertical fold. When taking the measurements, you want to use your index finger and thumb to grasp the skinfold 1 centimeter away from the skinfold measurement site. While pinching the skinfold, place the calipers 1 centimeter away from the thumb and the index finger. Continue pinching the fold as you release the caliper. You want to wait 1 to 2 seconds to read for an accurate measurement. When taking the measurements, you want to collect 2 trials and use the mean. Be sure to rotate the sites to allow the skinfold to relax and return to its natural elasticity. When needed, retest the measurements if they are not within 1 to 2 millimeters. These are the equations related to the 7-site skinfold test. Both the Brozac and the Siri equations are used to find body fat percentage. The body density equation is different for both men and women, yet you still use the sum of the 7 skinfolds.